Hi guys, it's Wendy here from Wendy Wise Beauty. Thanks for stopping by. Today is another Maison Alhambra video with some new perfumes, new clones, on the market. I am going to review two of these perfumes today. The first one is Decadent Wonder and the other one is Queenstown, and both of these are inspired by what you could say department store perfumes. Decadent Wonder, this is inspired by Amouage, Love Delight. And the other one, Queenstown, it is inspired by Dolce and Gabbana Queen or Q. I have spent quite a bit of time with these two perfumes. I have worn them, taken them apart, compared with original. I mean, Queenstown, I have had this here for definitely, I would say, over a month. But the longer I spend with the perfumes, the more I wear them, you know, the better review I can do, because I can tell you if they changed a bit with time. Sometimes when you wear a perfume only for one day or 1 hour, or if you are doing an unboxing, then you do not get the full gist of the perfume. The first one up, this is Decadent Wonder. I did not get Decadent Dream because this one, it is inspired by Guidance, and I already have two Guidance inspirations. I am, like I said, you know, trying to reduce multiple bottles of the same DNA in my collection. But this is what Decadent Wonder looks like. The bottle, it sort of mimics, you know, an Amouage bottles. It is just that this one is elongated and this is more, you can say, of a square bottle. Decadent Dream, it is classified as a sweet oriental floral. I was in the department store a couple of times to compare these two perfumes, to try them. Love Delight from Amouage, it is a perfume I came close to buying. I have to be honest, I have not purchased anything from the brand for a long time. Dia, it is my favorite perfume from Amouage. I have, I would say, about 7 fragrances from the brand. I did go to purchase the 25th anniversary of Dia. However, there is a very slight similarity to the original. Actually, I prefer the original, so I did not buy the 25th anniversary version. And I had been thinking about Love Delight for a while, but this came up, and if you are not sure, Amouage prices are a bit up there. So I thought I would order Decadent Wonder to see if it's close enough, and if my little heart is content, then I do not need to get Love Delight. I would say maybe like 10 years ago, I was heavily into Amouage, but the last couple of new releases, it did not capture me. You know, they didn't say like it did in the old days, buy me, buy me, buy me. Yeah, I was a bit hesitant about Love Delight. So Decadent Wonder, it is classified as an oriental floral, a sweet oriental floral, and this is a good classification. The top notes are citrus, fruit and berries. The heart, it's jasmine, orchid and other floral notes. And the base, it is amber and musk. Decadent Wonder, it is not a very complex fragrance, and neither is Love Delight. So in that, you can say both fragrances are balanced. I have seen also that a lot of the Arabian brands lately, they are not listing, you know, all the notes. They are saying floral notes, woody notes, fresh notes, and not listing everything in detail like they used to, but you can still get the notes. Decadent Wonder has a floral sweet opening with citrus undertones. I do love the opening of this fragrance. It is not abrasive. There is not any alcohol aroma in here. And the batch code of this one, it is February 2025. You can say this is relatively new. However, when I first got it, it was ready to go. This one, it is a very airy perfume, breezy perfume. It does have a light texture, making it perfect, you know, for the warmer seasons. It is, to my nose, an all year round perfume, you can say. I do not see why you can't wear this in autumn or even in the winter, but it is lovely due to the fact it is fresh and airy for spring and summer, especially spring. It opens quite fresh, but with a bit of time, the floral accords, they do come out. As the progression continues, the perfume, it also gains a bit of body, a bit of depth, which I do like, because the opening, you know, it is very light, airy, and this is supposed to be an inspiration of an Amouage perfume. So when the fragrance gets into the heart, it becomes a bit more substantive. The heart of the perfume, it's definitely floral, with the jasmine notes being a bit more pronounced. Jasmine combined with the other floral notes, the orchid, but the jasmine, it is definitely the note that I do sense most in terms of florals. And it is not a screechy jasmine. It blends nicely, you know, with the citrus accords. There is some sweetness in the opening, a bit of sweetness in the perfume, but I do not sense any type of red fruit, a very strong berry note. There is a touch of sweetness, but it is not on show in this perfume. The base, it is more ambery with some light woody undertones. I do like this perfume. Am I crazy about it? Is it something spectacular? No. And I mean, this is also the reason why I have moved away from Amouage a bit, because lately, you know, the perfumes coming out from the line, they have gotten a little bit, you can say, not generic, but in the old days, you know, when Amouage came out with a fragrance, they did not have one every year, but it was something to look forward to. And after this Opus collection, and they came out with a few more, I did get Ciel, and there was one in a yellow bottle, and it wasn't doing for me what Amouage did in the past, you know. I mean, sometimes this happens. You will gravitate away from a fragrance house and then you will come back. For example, Creed is a fragrance house that I loved maybe 15 years ago. I moved away, and the couple of fragrances that they have released lately, I do like them, so I am back. I am still waiting, you know, for this one perfume, which brings me back to Amouage. But this is a nice perfume, easy to wear. It is nothing which will offend anyone. But at the same time, I would say if you are expecting something out of this world, you know, this one perfume, this it perfume, then this one is not it. It's a pretty perfume. And is it full bottle worthy? It depends on what you are looking for. I would say if you cannot get a sample of this, then maybe go to the counter and try Love Delight. I also have an inspiration, well, three of guidance. My favorite one, it is Musk Pour Amber by Catlage, and I actually like this one a lot better than the original. It is a little bit sweeter, it's more feminine. So this one, in terms of closeness to Love Delight, I would maybe say about 75-80%. I am happy with it. If you do like this DNA and you find it to be special, then definitely this one, it is full bottle worthy. The quality of the perfume, it is quite good. I do wish it had a bit more longevity. I can get about, let's say, 5-6 hours out of this perfume. It is quite strong in the beginning, but after, I would say, the 6-hour mark, then I do need to refresh. But for the price point, it is a good perfume. The next one that I do have, this one, it's called Queenstown for women, and it is intense. Guys, when I saw this on the Lattafa website, you know, by looking at the packaging, I knew I had seen a fragrance which is packaged similarly. I was going nuts trying to figure out what Queenstown is probably inspired by, and it looked so familiar. I could not find a lot about this perfume online, you know, when I am searching for those things, but it did come to me. I went through my sample collection, and lo and behold, this is what it is. I do like this perfume very much, and I also like the original Queenstown. It is inspired by Dolce and Gabbana Queen or Queen Intense. The one from Dolce and Gabbana, it just says Q. I did spend quite a lot of time comparing these two perfumes because I do like Queen or Q from Dolce and Gabbana. You know, when I am buying perfumes, I buy a lot of independent perfumes, niche perfumes. I do have a few houses in the department store like Guerlain and Givenchy where I do buy a lot, but brands like Dolce and Gabbana, unless they have very special offerings, I do spend a lot of time with them prior to buying full bottles. They always go on my Christmas list when I can get them for a bit cheaper, because a lot of these perfumes, they do land at a lot of discounters. But Queen, it has been on my list. The reason why when I got this, it did remind me of a perfume that I like. So I am very happy about this one. Queen is classified as a woody ambery floral. The top notes, a lemon, jasmine and orange. The heart, it is black cherry and heliotrope, and the base, it is amber, cedarwood and musk. Highly inspired, you can put it that way, but I will get into the differences for you guys a bit further along in the video. I would just like to review this one for itself. By the way, the bottle, it is quite pretty, quite robust. Nothing to complain about. This one opens with a burst of lemon. It is a fresh opening, quickly followed by floral accords, and the floral notes in the opening, they do carry nicely. When I first purchased this, started playing with it, there was a little bit of alcohol. I know for some of you, It's very important to know this. But after about 2 weeks and this got some air, you know, the alcohol aroma was gone. It was not there very long. In terms of intensity, when I spray this, it is quite potent. The cherry note, it is a black cherry note, quite pronounced, but it's not candied sweet, a little bit more on the tart side. The Queen Intense from Dolce and Gabbana, the opening is a bit sweeter. I think the difference is in the Dolce and Gabbana Queen Intense or Q Intense, they do not list all of the opening notes, but it does have lemon in there. And it has the same level of sweetness, I would say, as Devotion. And in Devotion, in the opening, it is candied lemon, I believe candied Sicilian lemon. And this makes the opening of the Dolce and Gabbana version a bit sweeter. Continuing on this berry opening, you know, I think it is not as sweet as the original version. It is lemon. Also, it is infused with a slight airy, powdery, musky accord. Queenstown is very feminine and very easygoing. Honestly, there is nothing not to like about this perfume. This one, it is a little bit more complex than some of the other Maison Alhambra florals that I have reviewed. The finish, it is more musky, ambery, laced with some sweet woody accords. This one, it is a beautiful perfume. It will not carry you. It is not offensive. And it does scream a bit, you know, D&G, DNA. I do like this. Due to the woody undertones in this one, it is also perfect for evening wear. In terms of inspiration, I would definitely classify this over 75%. There are some differences between this and the original perfume. I have to be honest, the Dolce and Gabbana version, it is a bit richer, a bit more opulent, due to the fact that I think there is candied lemon or Sicilian lemon, same as Devotion. When it is sprayed, you know, and I compared the two fragrances on the back of my hand, the formulation from Dolce and Gabbana, it is a bit richer, and this perfume, it is a bit sweeter, and I would say in terms of potency, this one, it is a bit stronger for the first 30 minutes or so. Not that Queenstown does not hold its own. It is a very potent perfume. It is just this one, it is a bit more. Also, the base of Queenstown, it is musk, and the original version, it is vanilla. You know, it is a bit richer. I am very happy with this perfume. Guys, this is totally full bottle worthy, a very good substitute, and this one I would classify as an all year round perfume. It is definitely a feminine fragrance. It does say for women on here. I would assume that Maison Alhambra also has king, you know, because Dolce and Gabbana has king and queen. I will look again on the website to see if it's on there, and I will leave it at the bottom of the video, yes or no. This one, it is a great find. I am so happy with it. I mean, I have had this on my list of perfumes to get for a long time. So I do not think I will still pick up the original because it will be redundant in my collection. So another good one, guys. Search and you shall find. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and hope to see you again soon on my channel. Tschüss!